together 100 years. Yes, sir. That is real knowledge. Like this here. Talk to him. Give him something. Skin to skin, bones to clones. Never leave your mind.
Welcome, friends, family, and disgruntled listeners to the 56th edition of To the Maroon, a show about everything and nothing. And happy Maroon Monday. Yeah, I can say it this time. I am your host, Danny, aka Captain Maroon. And I'll be joined in a minute by my co-host, Sean, also known by his rap name, Romancing the Kidney Stone, aka King Shingle. And in today's pod, Nude Captain Janeway? What will we leave to our children when we die? How's that for a transition? Then I give my super short Gen V Season 2 review and get a new nickname in the process. And then we switch it up and we pretend that Spotify is trying to pick you up at a bar. What kind of lingo would they use? We'll find out. We'll also find out what kind of video games I will let my child play. I told you, the transitions are wild in this one. So get ready for that. Then Epstein pitches what? Helps build what? What? And what is the United States a democracy, a republic, something else? That's right. We get heavy towards the latter portion of the pod. And with that, let's go on a journey, my fellow Maroons. Philosopher, let's get this shit going.
Give it. West Coast back in the fold, bringing the fire like that Santa and a window. Sooner or later, gotta acknowledge this game. OG balance with that Minecraft thing. Hood to hood connections all across the globe. Putting these vibes back where they belong. Been better since I stepped onto the scene. Kind of lyrics make your mama wanna sing. Unlock these doors, let me in. It's a philosopher with the gift of being. Musical tracks beginning to the end. California.
Pick out stuff. But hey, that's going to be me in 5 years. Fucking 20, 30 minutes.
2 years.
Yeah, shit. I mean, they're going to find out that like, oh, you're completely replaceable, Danny. Like we just need to figure out like how AI can like hook up a network printer and then you're out of the JOBZ. And it's like, well, what about all my knowledge? And then like Nick is just like, he's like keeled over. Like he's like, yeah, knowledge. Get the fuck out of my office. I'm like, right away, sir. Sorry for bothering you. It's on a sales call with fucking SolarWinds talking about how we can get a reduced quote. So we can look at, these schools maxing out their data. Because it's like, well, why is it always maxed out at midnight? And I'm like, is it because Sean's on that X-hamster?
Yeah, I mean, I'm using a Tor to relay my internet traffic through through the school system.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Yeah.
You're not sorry at all. This was your plan all along. Like, what if I just don't leave the school and I use that free internet? And it's like, but it's a 10 meg circuit. You're like, I don't care. That's all I need. Yeah. That's plenty. I used to watch this shit on dial-up. I used to watch scrambled porn. You think? I care about
I used to watch like text-based porn. Like this is the high life over here. Yeah.
You used to have to wait for the image to load, and it started from the top. And you were like, why can't you start from the bottom? It's the feet is what I want. It's the feet. What are we doing here? I have to. You felt like you earned it though. When you got to the bottom, you're like, yes.
Yeah. Now you're getting gigabytes of videos and stuff like that. I mean, it's like, come on, anybody can get this, but
yeah, exactly.
It was this is back. This is probably like late '90s or early 2000s. It was probably early 2000s. This is when they were going from like dial-up to DSL, so like 128 kilobyte to 6 megs, which was huge. And it was The Simpsons, and it was the comic book store guy, and he was sitting on his computer, and he's downloading. Like he says, "Ooh, a nude photo of Captain Janeway," and it's downloading. You remember that? And it's downloading like really slow from the top down, like you're talking about, and it gets right above her boobs, and it's like it says like I don't even think it said buffering. I forget what the error message was back, whatever 20 years ago. But it's like error, not enough bandwidth. He goes blast. This dial-up modem is killing me. And then he ends up getting DSL. So.
And not dick sucking lips. He got that that shitty DSL. Jade, God, I remember that. Jade,
Captain Janeway, nude.
It's Captain Janeway. Actually, as a Simpsons nerd, I had to look that up. It sounded correct, Captain Jane Conway, but it's actually Captain Janeway. Janeway, back to the pod. Yeah, no, we live in a sad time, Sean. I think that we are the first generation that is gonna leave nothing for our children. Like nothing. It's going to be, if anything, debt. Here you go. Here's my shitty ass, student debt that I can never pay off. Like back in the day, like your dad died in the Civil War, right? And like at least he left like a gold watch or some shit, right? And you got something. Oh yeah, here's this gold watch we passed on for generations. Now it's like, you're on your deathbed and you're dying. You're like, son, take my crypto wallet. And he's looking at it. He goes, these are Pepe coins. Thanks a lot, Dad.
Take my Netflix password.
Take my Peacock. So no one has Peacock. Netflix.
No one uses Peacock anymore.
But no one uses Peacock. You can watch The Office all you want. What else?
You download it on speed.
You can download it on speed. What else is on Peacock besides The Office? Sometimes they have sports games, like playoff games. They might have like the first round, like the quarterfinals, Western Conference. You might get to see like the Phoenix Suns. And he's just like, you were useless, father. You didn't vote us out of this. You were complicit. Edward Snowden was like, hey, they're monitoring you. And your response was, what are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. Anyway, time to go back to that, that Instagram.
I'll give you your physical comedy here. It's they're monitoring you right now.
Yeah. Jokes on
Which
them.
is the United States of America. That's like everybody. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
We're being monitored. Big deal.
What do I have to hide?
Yeah.
It's like, right. Yeah, exactly. You are the lowest form of human. So, right. No shame. No shame. What do you have to hide?
No
the
shame.
answer is nothing.
I'm not doing the answer is everything.
Yeah. The answer is I'm hiding the papers for the revolution. Step 1, be mad. Check. Step 2, organize. And then your son is still, I don't know, for some reason in this ridiculous scenario. He's like, how do we organize? And he's like, oh, that I leave up to you. That's it? Your manifesto is be angry? That's it? I got it. I'm there. What now? We weren't smart enough to figure that other part out. It's like, oh, great. My dad's the Underpants Gnomes from South Park. Step 1, get underpants. Step 2. Step 3, revolution. It's like, you're good for nothing, father. Fasha. Yeah, but at least I left you those Pepe coins, though. Anyway, moving on.
I was gonna say, I don't really have a good topic. I was gonna say, you watching any shows?
What did I watch? So what's in the last season right now? Middle of it.
The Boys.
The Boys. Yep. Watching that. I watched Gen V to lead up to The Boys, right? I binged it.
Oh, yeah.
On a whole Sunday, basically. Binged like the whole season.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't like? Gen V. I wasn't a fan.
That's good. That's yeah.
Like,
that really, and that takes timing too. The delivery on that. I did this thing. You know what I don't like? This thing. Yeah, that's all timing on that. Yeah.
Do you know the end, like the big build up and like have you? I'm going to ruin it for you, for anyone listening, or for you who haven't watched it. It's like the big surprise. Here we go. We're going to win the day. They like the entire cast of Gen V sneaks out of some dude's asshole. Like they climb out of some guy's ass, his literal asshole. And they're like, "Ah, you didn't see this coming." And it's like, okay. And then like the main villain gets held down by a girl's pubes because she's the Bushmaster. And I'm like, all right. Don't meh. It's like, I was like watching it, like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, what is this shit? Like that show, maybe it's because I binged it. That show has such a problem with pacing. It's fucking ridiculous. They'd be like, hey, we're going to bust this person out of prison. Next scene. We're at the prison. You think it's a trap? Oh, no, it's a trap. Next scene. Well, we're in prison. What? What? More Bushmaster, please.
Yeah, I got a new nickname for you. It's Mr. Negative.
Well, you would anoint one. You're like the knight of
yeah,
of
I'm
negativity.
the king negative, and like I've anointed you a knight.
Yeah,
Danny, you are knighted, sir negative.
you're
and,
like
it's a big deal. So yeah,
it kind of is a big deal. Next topic. So you want to listen? Switching topics here. You want to listen to this incredible sales pitch by Spotify?
Yeah.
By they're justifying increasing prices. Speaking of negativity.
Oh shit!
Listen to this amazing.
This will be good.
Listen to this amazing Spotify pitch. Hey, we're going to increase prices. So here we go. This is their email. Thank you for being a valued premium subscriber. Starting on your next billing date, your subscription price will change from $11.99 to $12.99. Pourquoi? We're updating our pricing to keep delivering a great experience. That's it. That's their, and then they're like, give us more money. I mean, that's like you going up to a girl and you're like, so, wanna bang? And put a little fucking effort into it. You know what I mean? Like, God, like wine and dine me a little bit. This is like embarrassing, Sean. This is like 2 a.m. bar hookup lingo from like a major corporation that's asking millions of people to give them more money. And their email out to the millions of users is, you up?
WTD or WYD. What you doing?
What you do? Yeah. I would have gone with TW. The Walking Dead. It's like, do you have that on Spotify? No, we don't. Oh, well, good point. You don't have Walking Dead, so maybe I will subscribe because that turned to dog shit.
What are the two with a Dish and DirecTV. I think it was Dish. Oh, maybe it was DirecTV too. They were getting shit about like they don't have AMC on. It must have been Dish. They were getting shit like, "Hey, how come you don't have AMC in your direct or in your Dish package?" And one of the senior vice presidents like, go get it, go get it somewhere else. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And see, so I think, you're saying like, oh, this is like a lazy kind of like, what you do in text.
Yeah.
I think it's sort of, I think what they're not saying like, hey, we're going to charge you an extra, please stay with us. I think what they're saying is like, it's like, are you up? We don't care if you're up or not. We're charging you. That's it. Goodbye.
It's the equivalent. You up? Well, we're coming over before you even respond to it. It's like, what the fuck? Isn't it like assault?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, and they're like, all we have to do is notify you that we're raising the price.
Yeah.
And what are you pigs going to do? Get some other service? You all going to get BitTorrent? You all going to get, peer-to-peer file sharing? No, you guys are lazy shits. You aren't going to do that. You're going to do, LinkedIn and YouTube and Spotify and TikTok and whatever service we shove in your face. That's what you're going to use.
Yep.
And you're going to, and if we want to charge you, we'll charge you.
The fuck are you going to do?
I think. Oh yeah, no. What was it? Twitter. I mean, they charge for what is it? Like the blue check. And then I think eventually they're going to start like charging for like all social media.
That is a great way. I think you've actually pitched this. That is a great way to limit social media use. Is you charge by the tweet or by the post. So it's like if you really care about this, you got to pay. You got to pay. And my counter to that, the downside is that, well, that just means that the rich are just going to hear their voices. It's just going to be an echo chamber of the wealthy.
We do already. It is kind of an echo chamber already.
And that's a great counter to the counter. Is like, well, we're already there. So at least eliminate the surfs up opinions, That's the one consolation prize of that. You eliminate that kind of area of it. Yeah. And you know exactly this. It's not like someone who's claiming I'm one of you. I'm just blue collar. I'm just, I got my nose to the grindstone, and I watch my Netflix with ads just like all of you. And it's like you just eliminate that shit, and then it's like fucking Kevin O'Leary telling you, like, you know what? I think renting is the only option going forward. And everyone can go, you snake, you absolute snake charmer. Of course you think we shouldn't own anything. That's, what are you, the World Economic Forum? Of course. You don't think we should, supposedly like some guy who's like, okay, hey guys, I have 3 kids and, I got my job at Burger King and I'm just like one of you, man. I'm struggling. It's like, there's no way you have 3 kids and you're working at Burger King. You're on life support at that point. You're on life support with the 3 kids. Then you add, what are you bringing them home? Fucking charbroiled burgers to fucking eat every day. At what point? I mean, that sounds like a pretty good life to me, to be honest. That sounds better than the life I'm going to provide to my child. I'm going to be giving them, I've already thought about this, Sean. My kid, if he plays video games, he has to play the video games that we grew up on. Like he's gonna play like Sacrifice and fucking Command and Conquer,
Jedi Knight 2,
Jedi Knight 2, Knights of the Old Republic. He's gonna play like Mario Kart, like the original. I mean, just like all the Duck Hunter, and like it's just he's just gonna play James Bond, the 64 one. He's gonna play all the games with the horrible faces, right? With the fucking
he's gonna play Doom. The original Doom,
Fuck yeah. Exactly. Like, look, you can only play games if I beat it, if I played it. Otherwise, I can't tell you how to beat it. I feel useless. And also you're gonna struggle with the lack of save points. You're gonna play that Lion King game that was apparently designed to not be beaten in a weekend because back in the day, they wanted you to keep renting the game. Otherwise, they made no money.
Oh, sure.
So they
Yeah,
made those Disney games apparently intentionally hard. Like, you're supposed to die by the wildebeests. Like, you're supposed to. I remember that so vividly. Like, how are you supposed to beat this? The answer is, you're not. They want you to play the game forever. It's like you're at the arcade, right? Playing Time Crisis. You're like, oh, I died. I guess I got to put in more quarters. They don't want you to fucking like be like a pro and, you know what I mean, beating the
they want you to spend
$1.
$60 in quarters on that game.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's kind of smart. And then someone saw that business model and went, what about microtransactions? And you know who that person was? Epstein. Someone told me that was Epstein that pitched the micro, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to believe it, and also I can't refute it. It's kind of like that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with Charlie's talking about, like, oh yeah, you just got to burn the plastic and melt it, and then it turns into dust, and it goes up in the air, and that's how stars are formed. And they're like, I don't have enough knowledge to refute that. That doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough.
That's so funny.
It's so ridiculous. And it's even more funny that Mac is like, that doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough to counter that. So I don't know. We just have to believe it.
Until we have more facts to disprove it, this is what we're going with.
This is the leading theory.
But I mean, Epstein. I mean, microtransactions. He was like one of the maybe not the original person, but like as Bitcoin was really starting to kind of gain ground in 2010 and 2012 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't think he was like a coder or anything, but he put like money into it to like help build the code base for Bitcoin. And then his wife or whatever the fuck, Ghislaine Maxwell, she was like she was like a Reddit like super mod. So she could like close threads and stuff and like
so
bump
wild.
People up. And and then what was it? Jeffrey Epstein was like the co-creator of what is it? Not 4chan.
QAnon.
But the QAnon, yes. So he got with and then the politically incorrect channel in 4chan and that spawned QAnon and it's like, oh my God, like we basically when Iran says like the United States is run by satanic pedophiles, it's like they're not wrong. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein, who's Donald Trump, who has it's like every flashpoint in his life, he's assaulting a child, like sexually assaulting a child.
Yeah.
And then Joe Biden, who's like, this guy is sexually assaulting Tara Reid, but like I'm sure there's like way more than that.
Yeah, that's just the one we know of.
That's the one we know of. And then Bill Clinton, who's like every woman within a 40-foot radius has said that he sexually assaulted them.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are we doing? I mean, I guess we are ran by satanic pedophiles, but that's not enough to kind of I think people are like more awake than we think, but it's like they're also tired.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they are satanic pedophiles, but I got sisters coming on. So
sister. You got him. That's actually my context. That's
first of all, I want to thank God for that joke.
That's my sister's because there's a few Debbies in my contact list. So to separate my sister, that's exactly what it says. It says Debbie in parentheses, sister. sister. Every time, that's what I say in my head. That stupid fucking theme song. Because that's when I stopped watching. It's like that show came after, what was it? Was it The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? It was one of these shows that like sister always came after. And so I remember like the theme song, because that was my cue to exit. It was like, okay, like time to switch the channel. But I remember that sister, and then you know they're posing back to back, right? That whole fucking thing. And anyway, but it always stuck for some reason. That always stuck with me was the sister. What a deep, literally like 5 people know what we're talking about right now, and that's our target audience is those. They're gonna get the joke. They're gonna get the
everything is online now, though. That's kind of what I think is like the Zoomers is like they can find out anything that, you know, any weird reference that probably like even a Gen X reference.
Yeah.
Oh, it was kind of tough for us to figure out what that stuff was, but now anybody can find any reference ever because of the internet. So it's, you know,
you damn Skippy, and that's called progress, Sean. That's called progress.
That's what we get.
That's what we get. So you talked about satanic worshiping pedophiles. So this will be a good transition here for my next little topic. Sean, would you say, are we more a democracy or a republic, or neither?
We are. So your question is, what are we versus what we are supposed to be?
Yeah. Not we kind of know what we're supposed to be.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be a democracy, allegedly. They throw that word out all the time, like it has any meaning, which I think it's
totally
its meaning. But what would you say if you had to pick democracy or republic, or maybe there's a third option that, you know, we're more.
Yeah, I guess I would say we are. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I couldn't choose between the two. We are an oligarchy.
It's literally what I wrote down. So I think we are is a republic that masquerades as a democracy, but is secretly an oligarchy, basically.
Yeah, I think we are officially a representative democracy, but truly an oligarchy.
Yeah. We are an alliance of lizard people, demon slugs, and balloon-filled pigs who now openly want to own and control everything. They don't even hide it, right? It's just who we are. Mask off, as we've pointed out many times.
Yeah.
And with the help of racist artificial intelligence, Grok, almost like a Nazi Skynet, right? And we're going to use Reddit to solve civil disputes. We already do.
Yeah. Yeah, we already do.
And matters of philosophy and religion, right? No, just ask AI, right? It has all the answers. All while we control the weather.
Yes.
If anyone thinks that we don't, I've been debating people on Threads recently. This last month or so, I got into Threads, which is basically just liberal Twitter. And that's like me like arguing with people online is like, hey guys.
Oh, is it like Substack Threads? Is that what that is?
Basically, it's just like it's just like literally what Twitter was originally. Like when it first was just, you know, people posting ridiculous shit and you know, political stuff, but it's way more left leaning than right leaning. But that's all it is. It's just fucking liberal Twitter. That's what I call it. I've been arguing with people.
I thought that was Blue Sky.
Blue Sky is that, but no one uses Blue Sky is the thing. People actually use this Threads. Threads actually has a community. Blue Sky does not.
Look at you. Yeah.
But yeah, so basically, and if you don't think we're controlling the weather, look at that recent shit that happened in Iran, where basically they had like a drought for the last like 20 years. And then they destroyed one of our radar arrays in the UAE. And literally right after they destroyed it, what happened? It started raining for the first time in 20 years. And like their
That's fucking
reservoirs
nuts.
filled up. It's fucking crazy. And Iran, this isn't like some fucking weird, I mean, you could say it's some crazy conspiracy shit, but Iran was calling this out. Iran was saying, yeah, like they're manipulating our weather. Like all of a sudden, like in the last 20 years, we get no rain. All our reservoirs are depleted. Like they're actually going to having to start, recently, they were going to have to like migrate people to Tehran because they had no water to give like their people.
Yeah.
They're like 90 plus million people. And all of a sudden
they have desal plants for all their water. Yeah.
Right.
It's insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they destroy this fucking, this research station, this radar array. And all of a sudden it starts pouring rain right after that. Like, it's fucking weird. And so it's like, okay, we're manipulating the weather, which, you know, they've been doing since the 70s, since Vietnam. Anyway. And basically all we are is just a bunch of rich dudes who are satanic worshiping pedophiles with zero accountability. And that's basically what we've become. Restrictions for thee, not for me, you know? Like, we put out all these laws and shit and taxes. Oh, yeah, you got to claim tax. You got to claim your long-term capital gains. You got to. It's like, I know Nancy Pelosi isn't claiming long-term capital gains. The fuck out of here. Did I tell you that I recently sold some NVIDIA? Because, you know, I thought the bubble's going to collapse, and I still think it is. And and so I had to pay, which I was prepared for, almost $5,000 to the IRS, to the feds.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Jeez,
it was
man.
ridiculous because I was basically
Brutal.
like $40K over, you know, my estimated income, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Here's your $5,000. And what floored me, and still does, and forever will, California came in and went, ooh, where's our cut? We want the same. You know what? We'll be reasonable. We don't want 5,000. We'll just take 3. We'll just take 3. It's like, fuck you. Like the fucking California had nothing to do with this stock. Like, it's the New York Stock Exchange. It's not even based in this state. Like, and it's a company. I mean, like, imagine if I asked someone into New York, hey, can you like bottle some air? Can you just like capture some New York air, put it like in a bottle? And then can you sell that? And then some guy in India went, yeah, I'll pay 10 times what you paid for that air. Yeah, absolutely. I didn't pay anything. So fantastic. They're like, all right, hey, here you go. Here's the money. All right, great. Done and dusted. And then the state of California went, what about us? What about our cut? It's like, fuck you. I sold air. And it's not even California. It's New York air. What do you want? And then some guy in India bought it. What do you have to do with anything on this process? Anything. Nothing. You provided nothing. It's insane, Sean. It's like our forefathers are spinning in their fucking graves, dude, with this shit. They're going, really? You're gonna give them another $3,000 for nothing? For just sitting there? They're gonna.
I'm pissed at the $5,000. I'm still pissed.
I know. I knew it was gonna come. I'm like, here we go. You have to pay a bunch of tax. I was doing the math and shit. I was not prepared for California to be like, what about Papa? What about Greg Papa here? Like, fuck you, man.
What about Gary St. Jean?
Gary St. Jean? Like, dude, like, I can't get over it, man. Like, we fucking had a revolution over like a 2% tea tax, and like we fucking our forefathers lost their mind. We're like, that's it. We're going to war, baby. 2%, you out of your fucking mind. Here it's like 20% tax on the state, in addition to the federal government, and we're just, and everyone I've talked to is like, well, yeah, long-term capital gains. You know, it's part of the game. Like, no, it's not. Think about that. 2% tax. Our forefathers said, that's it. We coming for you, you tea sipping fucks. Come get your 2% skim milk right here. While they grabbed their muskets, emulating D's nuts. Meanwhile, fast forward 250 fucking years, and we out here losing half our paycheck, and at the same time, you hit your head while driving in your car because you hit a pothole that should have been filled with half your paycheck. Instead, you go to a hospital and they ask you for a bill. You get a bill. And you get a bill. Everybody gets a bill. Because we can't use any of that government money that we provide on actually keeping you healthy. No. Because half the paycheck is going to go to pay for them bridges you use to get your lazy ass to work. Which, on the way to, is where you hit your head in said pothole. To begin with, you tell me in the arc of that story when our forefathers would have grabbed a musket just like these nuts. You tell me. Thanks again for listening on our journey to the Maroon.
Put me in a twist. When we die, who's gonna cry? Does anybody say goodbye? Does anybody ride? Who's gonna funk with me down the way? 100-bar episode by your boy The Train, aka the Philosopher, building back the tracks back to back to back. Believe that. Yeah, he gave it to me, so I'ma give it back. Yeah, he gave it to me, I'ma give it back. Believe that. He gave it to me. Yeah, he gave it to me. Yeah.
All right, well, get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of talking to you.